What's up everybody, this is TCAmber and today I'm going to be teaching you the very basics of making a Let's Play video. We will be using a software called OBS. Now in order to get OBS, we're going to go ahead and go to our browser and search OBS recording software. You're going to be looking for obsproject.com specifically, so once you click on that guy, it's going to bring you up to their webpage. As you can see from the OBS webpage, it's completely multi-platform, so no matter what kind of software you're using, it'll definitely work. Once you have OBS downloaded, you're going to go ahead and click on the OBS icon. What's going to happen is it will bring you up to this little screen here. This little box is exactly all you need to start recording. Now, when you start out, yours will probably be a completely blank screen, and that's okay, don't worry. All you need to do is set up your scene, your sources, and adjust your mixer. What you're going to do here is you're going to start with your scene. Now I have several different scenes because I have different source setups for each kind of video that I make. But for you, just go ahead and click on this little green arrow and say add. Go ahead and name your scene whichever you'd like. I like to name mine differently by different videos that I record, but it's kind of up to you. Now because I already have mine set up labeled tutorial, I'm going to hit cancel. But go ahead and click OK once you're ready. Now that we have our scene set up, what you're going to be seeing is completely black screen. Again, mine will look different right now just because I'm already recording. First thing you're going to want to do is set up your display capture, which is what I have here. I'm recording right now, as you can see, my desktop. And in order to do that, you're going to want to click on this little green arrow again and hit add. So go ahead and click on display capture and you'll get the little box where you can label it again. I like to label mine by different games or desktops or display captures, but go ahead and label it whichever you'd like, which is easy to remember. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel because mine's already set up, but go ahead and click OK whenever you're ready. What we're going to do next is add some audio. Now that's again going to be under your sources, and as you can see I have mine labeled as headset mic. That just means that I'm using my headset microphone that's already plugged into my computer, but you can also use your built-in computer's microphone to record these videos. The quality may not be the same, but it's definitely worth a try and it definitely helps save some money. So just in order to get that, you're going to again click on this little green arrow and you're going to click audio input capture. The input capture is going to be the input of whatever audio you have, so usually your voice. The audio output capture, however, is what we'll use later on to record the game's output, so what the game is recording. So let's go ahead and click on audio input capture, and you can go ahead and label this guy whichever you'd like. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to label it microphone. And click OK. Now you'll get this little subscreen that says properties for microphone. What you're going to do is click on the device and select whichever device is from your menu. A lot of times you will just have the built-in microphone if you don't have another microphone plugged in already. As you can see, I have built-in microphone and my headset. Don't worry about the sound flower. Once you have your microphone set up, it's going to pop up here in your sources. Now I went ahead and muted mine already because I'm already recording using my headset microphone. But you can always use this volume to adjust how loud or how soft your voice is compared to the rest of the input and outputs. I'm going to go ahead and delete this microphone by right-clicking and clicking remove because I don't need it right now. And yes, I'm sure. Now that we have our two basic sources set up, this is where it starts to get tricky. Recording the gameplay. Now what you're going to want to do is click on this little green arrow and say audio output capture. Go ahead and label it as game output. That just means that we're labeling this to prepare ourselves for the output that the game is going to give off. You're going to want to go with the default and hit OK. Like I mentioned earlier, the display capture is very good for full screen games. That just means that once the game is full screened, you won't really need another source to record it because your display capture is already on it. So now that we have our desktop display set, our headset microphone, and our game output, we're ready to open our game. Now for the fun part, how to actually record your game. Now I went ahead and put my game on in the background of my display capture. That way, as soon as I minimize OBS and full screen the game, my display capture has nothing else to record except the gameplay itself. Next, we want to make sure that our microphone is recording. Not only our headset mic or built-in microphone, but also the game's output for any sound effects or music used within the game. Now right now you'll see that my headset mic is recording the audio, but I'm not getting any game output. That's just because we're not open to the exact game right now. We're still in OBS. Once we minimize OBS, your game output will begin. So the easiest way to double check this is move your OBS to the side and click on your game. Once you have your game open, you'll see that OBS will be recording the game output here in your mixer. Now it's better when your headset mic is louder than your game, but if for any reason your game is too loud, you can always turn it down here in your mixer or of course in the audio settings of your game. Now that we've set up our scene, our sources for game display, audio input, and game output capture, we're ready to start recording. But maybe not yet. You can always add one more source to help enhance your games, and that's the face cam. Face cams are really cool because it allows your audience to view your expressions and how you react to things in real time as you play your game. I already have my face cam set up, but I will show you a very quick way to get yours ready. Go ahead and click again on your little green plus sign and click on video capture device. Now once you click on this, it will again ask you to rename it if you'd like or leave it the way it is. Click OK, and then your next option will be to record through a device. Most likely, the video capture device you will use is the built-in camera to your desktop, unless you have an external camera already set up, and you can totally use that too. Again, my face cam is already set up, and I have mine shut off right now because I don't want to use it, but at any time, you can pop it right back up and you're back on the screen. Now what you want to do next is you look through all of these. These little eyes next to your outputs and inputs, just say if you're using them or not. So if you ever want to turn your face cam off, you can disappear completely. You can also turn off your display for your desktop, and there we go. You'd also mute your game if you choose to, if sometimes it's too loud or you choose to put in the audio later. But for everything else, you can just leave it back on and get right started to recording. If you ever need to delete anything out of your scenes or sources, you can always right-click on it and click Remove. You can also use things like Transform for your face cam by rotating it, flipping it, fitting it to screen, or whatever you'd like to do with your transformation. If you'd ever like to adjust any of your audio, just click on your mixer and adjust the volume, the panning, or any of the syncs or tracks to your will. Now recording might take a little time to get used to, but you can always adjust your settings in your settings menu. This is good for your general, your streams, your output, your audio, and your video. I wouldn't worry too much about the hotkey or advanced things yet, but they're always there and available for use. Once you are finished recording, OBS will automatically export the video you've recorded to a flash file, which may or may not cause problems with your editing software depending on the type you use. Built into the OBS software is a way that you can convert this flash file to a QuickTime video. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on File and then Remux Recordings. Once you've got this little window, you're going to click Browse to find the video that you've just recorded. Once selected, you'll have your target file, and all you need to do is click Remux. This will of course change that flash video straight to a QuickTime video, which is easier to edit depending of course on the editing software that you're going to be using. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this tutorial video helps you in beginning your very own Let's Play channel and videos. If you like this one and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel at TCAmber or my friend Sim at Simulacre Plays. He has a lot of great videos and a brand new one coming out every single day, so there's always new content. Any and all support will really help us out. See you next upload!